I've sold over $3 million in the past 1,095 days, and I'm gonna make sure you don't make the same mistakes I did. It all comes back to 3 years ago, where there I was, 19 years old, little Jaime in high school. I was selling vapes to make money on the side. I was washing trucks, literal trucks, to make money and just save up. I had no idea what I wanted to save up for, but I knew I needed money to grow in business. So I started saving money when I was pretty young. And at that point, I had around 1,000 bucks because I live in Mexico and I was born and raised here. So that's how long it took me, about a year and a half, to just save up 1,000 bucks. Living with my parents with pretty much no expenses other than car, gas, and insurance. It's funny to think about it because back then, I could barely speak English. I had a thick ass accent, which I probably still kind of have, but I couldn't get my words right. So there I was, 19 years old. I literally just turned 19, selling babes, washing trucks, watching TED Talks in the meantime, reading every single book I could read, because I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I knew I was gonna be a successful business owner. I never doubted that. And then one day in December, I'm scrolling through my phone and I see this Asian guy talking about high ticket sales. I'm like, what even is this, right? And I started learning about it and I realized that it's about talking to people and it's about helping people make a change, helping people take a step. And I thought, hey, I always wanted to learn sales because it's a skill you can take everywhere. No matter where you at, every room you enter, if you know how to sell, you know how to speak, you know how to present yourself, doors are gonna open, right? Everyone talks about networking and just, surround yourself with the right people. You're not gonna surround yourself with anyone if you don't have value to provide. You first need to be someone, build something, build yourself up so that you can be in the right rooms and provide the right value. So there I was. I wanted to learn sales and I had exactly 19,000 pesos, which back then was around 950 bucks. And I jump on a call with this Asian guy and he tells me his course is 3,000 bucks. I was shitting my pants, literally. I had no idea if it was gonna work. I had no idea if it was gonna be a scam. All I knew was that I could try and fail, potentially, and lose all the money I had. But at least I would have known that I did my best and I tried. And I'd rather do that than just stay thinking with my 90,000 pesos safe, saying, at least I didn't lose the money. And it completely changed everything. And it wasn't easy, I'll be honest. It took me 6 months to even see the first actual real money coming in. But it completely changed the way how I view the world. Because I could speak to people now. Even with dating, I was talking to girls more confidently. I had more confidence in myself. And that's how I started. I invested in my first mentor, invested around 3K, and it got me to around 4K a month doing appointment setting. Then I reinvested everything I had. Again, my family called me crazy because they didn't understand what I was doing. They sometimes even called me stupid because they thought I was just wasting money. And it probably was a bit stupid, I can't even lie. It probably was a bit crazy. But again, I'd rather lose it all knowing that I tried than stay safe with the pennies that I had back then. Safe in the comfort zone. So I did it. I took the step, and the biggest lesson I learned is surround yourself with people that are ahead of you. Get mentors that are going to teach you the lessons that are going to get you to where you're going to go faster. Time is the most valuable asset you have. And when you're getting started, it's very easy to pedestalize money because you're thinking about all the work it took for you to even get to that point, for you to save that much money. It took me a year and a half to save 1,000 bucks. You think I wasn't scared? I was. But if you understand what every self-help book says, put your time on a pedestal, not your money. Money is a tool. Whenever you start using money as a tool, whenever you put yourself in the position of the version of yourself that's already making 10, 20, 30, 50K a month, whatever your goal is, you're gonna understand that that version of yourself pedestalizes time over everything because that's the most valuable asset he has. So if you have the blessing to have money in your bank account, invest in yourself. Don't be afraid. People go and spend $100,000 on college. That doesn't guarantee you anything. And you're telling me you're afraid to go spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 on someone that's already where you want to be and is offering you help and it's offering you guidance and you're too scared to take it? Come on, man. The last lesson, and I would say even one of the most important ones, is, again, get yourself in the right rooms. Once you have the skill set, once you at least have the hunger to build yourself up, get yourself in the right rooms. Get yourself around people that you're gonna feel lazy if you're not working. right? Like literally right now. I'm right here in a very nice place, and I have my boys. One of them's a cold marketer, the other one's an appointment setter. They're both printing, and another one of my guys is next to this room. He's closing deals, $16,000 deals, $20,000 deals, literally right now. This pushes me every single day, every hour of the day to work harder. Because these guys are gonna wake up and go for a run. I'm not gonna be the lazy guy that stays. You know? Yeah, sure. But I'm not gonna be the lazy guy that stays. And especially in this space, if you wanna grow, if you wanna succeed, if you're not in the right communities, if you're not around the right people, you're not gonna grow. Because the best closers, they're not hired by a nice post on Facebook. The best closers, the offers that are gonna make you 20, 30, 50K a month in commissions, they're network based. Those offer owners are reaching out to me, are reaching out to people in my network saying, hey Jaime, do you have any good closers that can come close for me? One of my very close friends is managing an offer that did 7 million last month. $7 million cash collected, changing people's lives. And there's been people in my journey that just spending time with them break every single belief I have about money. I know 16-year-old kids making $150,000 a month. And you're gonna tell me a few $1,000s is scary? Of course it is, bro. I feel you, it's supposed to be, I've been there. But the fact that it's scary is exactly the reason why you should do it. The fact that 1, 2, 3, 5, 10K is a lot of money for you is exactly why you should be putting yourself in those positions. So your environment matters just as much as your skill set does. But you gotta build one first to open the doors to the second one. You gotta build your skill set, you gotta build who you are to get the right environment to become better. So if this resonates and you're maybe getting started in sales or you wanna get started, I might be able to help. Send me a DM. I'm probably gonna close you if you need the help. So be ready for it. And I'm gonna challenge the living F about you to actually becoming and acting like the version you deserve to be. So if you wanna take the step, let's fucking do it, bro. Peace.